Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have asked about: sleep. Do you find yourself waking up at 3 a.m. and struggling to fall back asleep? Specifically, why getting a good night's rest can feel like a real challenge as we get older, especially after 65, and what we can actually do about it. If you've been finding yourself tossing and turning more often than you like, you are absolutely not alone. Let's talk about it. First off, let's understand what's happening. It's a common misconception that we need less sleep as we age. The truth is, we still need about 7 to 9 hours, just like younger adults. What changes is our ability to get that sleep in one consolidated block. Our internal body clock, or circadian rhythm, can shift forward. This is why you might feel sleepy earlier in the evening and wake up much earlier in the morning. Also, the stages of sleep change. We tend to spend less time in deep, restorative sleep, and more time in lighter sleep stages, which makes us more susceptible to waking up during the night. So, if you feel like your sleep pattern has changed, it's not just in your head, it's a real biological shift. Now, let's get real about the common culprits that disrupt our sleep. Life after 65 often comes with a few extra challenges. For many, chronic pain from conditions like arthritis can make it incredibly difficult to get comfortable. A dull ache or a sharp twinge is more than enough to pull you right out of a deep sleep. Then there are medication side effects. Many common prescriptions for blood pressure, heart conditions, or even antidepressants can interfere with sleep. It's a frustrating cycle, isn't it? You take medication to manage a health issue, and it ends up creating another one. Mental health plays a huge role too. The golden years can sometimes bring worries about health, finances, or family. Anxiety can keep your mind racing just when you want to power down, and depression can lead to either sleeping too much or, more commonly, waking up in the early hours and being unable to fall back asleep. And let's not forget one of the most frequent interrupters: those nighttime trips to the bathroom. This condition, known as nocturia, becomes more common with age and can completely fragment your sleep. Finally, our daily routines, or lack thereof, can be a major factor. Retiring from a structured work life can sometimes lead to irregular schedules. Long daytime naps might feel refreshing at the moment, but they can steal from your nighttime sleep bank, making it harder to fall asleep when you actually want to. The most important thing I want you to take away from this is that experiencing these disruptions is completely normal. It's not a personal failing or a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's a shared experience for millions of people. Feeling frustrated is understandable, but beating yourself up over it only adds more stress, which, you guessed it, makes it even harder to sleep. So let's release that pressure. Acknowledging that this is a common part of this life stage is the first step toward finding effective solutions, rather than fighting a battle against your own body. So what can we do? A lot, actually. And it starts long before your head hits the pillow. Healthy daytime habits are the foundation of a good night's sleep. One of the most powerful things you can do is get exposure to natural light first thing in the morning. Open the curtains, have your coffee by a window, or take a short walk outside. This helps to set your internal clock for the day and signals to your brain when it's time to be awake and alert. Physical activity is another game changer. You don't need to run a marathon. A brisk walk, some gentle stretching, gardening, or a water aerobics class can do wonders. Exercise not only helps reduce stress and improve your mood, but it also helps you build up sleep pressure, making you feel more naturally tired by bedtime. Just try to avoid intense exercise within 3 hours of your planned bedtime, as it can be a bit too stimulating for some. And what about naps? If you need a nap, try to keep it short, around 20 to 30 minutes, and take it earlier in the afternoon. This way, you get a little boost without sabotaging your nighttime rest. Now, let's talk about the hour or so before you go to bed. This is where a relaxing bedtime routine comes in. Your brain needs clear signals that it's time to wind down. Ditch the screens. The blue light from TVs, tablets, and phones can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Instead, try reading a book, a real one. Listening to calming music or a podcast, or taking a warm bath or shower. The rise and subsequent fall in your body temperature after a warm bath is a natural sleep inducer. Some people also find gentle stretching or practicing mindfulness and deep breathing exercises incredibly effective for calming a racing mind. The key is consistency. Doing the same relaxing things in the same order every night creates a powerful psychological cue for sleep. Your sleep environment is just as crucial. Think of your bedroom as a sanctuary for sleep. It should be cool, dark, and quiet. Consider using blackout curtains to block out any intrusive light from street lamps or the morning sun. If noise is an issue, whether it's from traffic, a snoring partner, or just the house settling, earplugs or a white noise machine can be a lifesaver. These create a consistent, soothing sound that masks sudden noises that might otherwise wake you up. And take a look at your bed itself. Is your mattress still comfortable and supportive? Are your pillows right for your sleep position? We spend a third of our lives in bed. Investing in your comfort is an investment in your health. What we eat and drink also has a direct impact on our sleep quality. Try to have your last big meal a few hours before bed to give your body ample time to digest. A heavy meal too close to bedtime can cause discomfort and indigestion. And be mindful of stimulants. We all know that caffeine can keep us up, but remember it can stay in your system for up to 8 hours. That afternoon cup of coffee might be the reason you're wide awake at 10 p.m. Try switching to decaf or herbal tea in the afternoon. Alcohol is another tricky one. A glass of wine might make you feel drowsy initially, but it actually disrupts the second half of the night, leading to more fragmented, less restorative sleep. And of course, try to limit your fluid intake in the evening to reduce those nighttime bathroom visits. Have your last glass of water an hour or two before you turn in. So, you've tried all these things and you're still struggling. When is it time to seek professional help? If your sleep problems are persistent, happening most nights for several weeks, and are significantly impacting your daytime energy, mood, and overall quality of life, it's time to talk to your doctor. Don't just dismiss it as part of getting older. Your doctor can review your medications to see if any are causing side effects, and they can screen for underlying medical conditions, like sleep apnea, a common but serious disorder where breathing repeatedly stops and starts, or restless legs syndrome. They might also suggest cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI, which is a highly effective drug-free treatment that helps you reframe your thoughts about sleep and build healthier habits. Seeking help is a sign of strength, and there are effective treatments available. Remember, reclaiming your sleep is a journey, not an overnight fix. Be patient and kind to yourself as you try these new strategies. Celebrate the small victories: an extra hour of uninterrupted sleep, feeling a bit more rested in the morning. You have the power to make positive changes that can lead to better nights and brighter days. Your health and happiness are worth it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future videos on living your healthiest, happiest life. Let me know in the comments which tip you're going to try first. Take care and sleep well.